Hey everyone, welcome to the tutorial where we'll build an awesome text summarization tool using Next.js and Groq, the Groq SDK. By the end of this video, you'll have a web application that can take long pieces of text and make a summary for it. So let's dive into the demo first. So here is our end product. This is very bare bones, just for the functionality. You could also use this in your projects as a small feature. So let's go. Here I have asked ChatGPT to make a global warming essay. So we're just going to copy this. We're going to paste it here. We're going to press summarize, and boom, here we'll get a summary of the entire thing in less than 10-20% of the size. So we'll be using the Groq cloud playground to get our code for the route in Next.js. We'll use the llama 3.1 70B model. So without further ado, let's dive into it. So let's get it started. So I am in my projects directly. Let's go npx create next app at latest. We'll name our app text summarizer. Let's press enter, and we will use TypeScript, we will use ESLint, we will use Tailwind CSS and the source directory and the app router. We do not want any customized aliases, so no. Now we will wait for this. Let us wait. After this is finished, we'll jump straight into the code. We are done. Let us cd into text summarizer and open Visual Studio Code with it. So some things, let us first make our env folder, env file, I'm sorry, and here you will have your Groq API key, which we will be using. There we go. This is a dummy key. Obviously I won't show my API key here. This your own API key will be here. So let us close this. Let's go into page.tsx, remove all this. Let's make a React functional component. Let's make this home and just a simple h1 home page for the time being. So we'll do the front end at the end. So in your app directory, make a folder named API. Inside of API, make another folder named text. Let's name it text because it summarizes the text. Here we will write our API call to the Groq SDK. So we'll make a new file. We'll import. We'll name it route.ts. So before that, okay. So let us get started on our route.ts file. First, let us import all the basic stuff we need. Let's import our next request and response. Just next response. So we'll also be needing the Groq SDK. So let's just do this. My bad. Groq, not grow, from not Next Sanity, but the Groq SDK. So before doing that, may I do npm install Groq SDK, so this won't throw an error in your system. So now we need to make a post request to the backend, that is a route async function. Let's get a post request here. Then the request will be next request. This is wrong. I just typed for that. So this will be our entire function. Let's just make some space, put this down. Okay, so now what will we be doing? We'll need a const for the input text. Why, you ask? Why do we need an input text? Because we'll be taking input from the user. Input text equal to, let's do await request dot json. because we'll be doing that. Let's go now. Let us create a Groq instance which we'll be using. Groq equal to new Groq, then round brackets, then curly braces, then write API key colon, not sanity. I don't know why Copilot does that sometimes. Groq API key, which will be in your env.local file as we said. Now, so our Groq is initialized. Now let us do a try block. So in this try block, what will we have? Not this, definitely. So let's go to Chrome. So this is the playground for Groq API, right? We can get the llama 3.1. So now for a system prompt, we'll use a generated system prompt from ChatGPT. I will paste this in the system. Now I want this in my project. So it is very simple. You just simply press view code. It gives you can also do this in Python, but we are doing Next.js. So what we need is only this part. So let us copy this. This is and that is all we need Chrome for. So let's copy this and paste this here. So what is this, you may ask? This is the system prompt. Now we will be just providing the text, so we'll need another role with user, and the content will be summarize the following text, and that will be our input text, which will be fetching from the front end. So we put this in a try block because sometimes there might be an error. So error handling is always good because you will know where our program failed, right? So then before that, let us store the response in a variable called summary, and then we'll go chat completion dot choices, which will be 0 message content, and there we go. Just to be safe, let's if the it does not reply, so we'll do a what is this, I forgot the optional operator. So we'll put one here and one here, and if this returns to null or undefined, we'll just send nothing, or we could say no summary found. Sure, we can do that. Then this is done. So now we also have to return the summary. Now we wrote the try catch block. Now let's catch the error, obviously. So we do need to log the error, so let's do this. So we'll return a next response, but we'll respond in the JSON format because we want it to appear on the screen. And this looks fine. Also we just need to do this, and we'll also send a status code of 500. So this is, oh wait, we have an error. Where do we have an error? Here, need the comma, I assume. Perfect. And that will be your route.ts, and we will call this in our page.tsx. So let us move on to the page.tsx box. So let's just get on with it. This is a pretty simple part. You just need to call the API, do some error handling, so you know what's going wrong. So let's just do use client. Let's import our use state from React. Perfect. So let us make an interface for the summarize state. This is good practice. So like TypeScript just stops yelling at state is any type, please see. So we'll need an input text which will send to our call. Let's do this summary, perfect, and not error but is loading, so we can disable the button which the user submits with the boolean. Perfect. Let's close this. Now let's do const home. This will be our main function. Its type will be a React functional component. Perfect. There we go. Let's do this. Now I don't like those squiggly lines behind, so let's just export default home so it stops crying. Home is no, please don't do this to me. Okay, let's do const set state. Wait, my bad. Not const set state. This should be like this. Oh, there we go. This is perfect. Wait, where's the rest of the system? And point is not assignable to. Interesting. This is new. Is it because we're not returning? Oh, we're not returning anything. Let's just keep it down. Let's just return for the time being. Damn. There we go. It's gone. Nice. So yeah. So this will be our summary state. So we'll need a bunch of functions. Firstly, we'll need the handle submit. We'll need the handle input change to for the text box and the submit button. Yeah, those two functions we'll need. So let's quickly write them out. No, they're not much like, what do you say? I can't find the word. Wow, are they listening, guys? Sometimes Copilot just scares me. Not handle input change, handle submit. We need a sync react form event. He's not specifying the type just in case. Let's just go here and we'll do a HTML form element. Did we close the bracket? We did not. Let's go down. So obviously, let's not refresh our page. There we go. Copilot just knows. Such state. Yeah, we need to do this now. Respond with text. So yeah, Copilot just does most of the work when you have good context and good code. So this will get our API, but just to be safe, let's just put this in a try block. Error handling. Let's do some error handling today, and we'll close this here. Now we'll write our catch block. It will say error, and it will change our set loading to this. Okay, perfect. But here, for this, we actually need to store the response somewhere, right? Let's do const equal to data, and that will be await response here. Then, my god. So the spread operator state, we have to change the entire state. So the summary part will be fixed by the data, and is loading for our button will be set to false. Also for our error here, it will do the same. So uh, I mean, if you understand the code, it is fine to use Copilot like I do right now. But I used to wait, what did I do? Oh, my bad. I like to use the previous spread operator. So let's close this. Now let us write our const handle input change for the input, basically text area element. Now it's pretty easy. You just set state input target value when you type. That is all. Let us close this. And yeah, I think so that is all we need. So yeah, let us start on the basic front end. We will make a very basic front end. Now let's do a div, name it container. Also I am using Tailwind CSS MX. Let's just do auto. Let's give it a padding of 4. Inside that, let's do h1. text summarization tool. We'll add some CSS later. Now let's make a form. The wait, do we need action? No, we actually don't need this form. We'll just do on submit. We'll call our handle submit function here. Perfect. So we need a text area to take the input. So the text area, actually let's move this. Let's give it 10 rows because we need big areas, right? And the value here will be state of our input text, and on change we'll call our handle input change function. Perfect. And do we need anything else? No, we don't. Let's just make this self closing tag. Don't need the extra stuff. Also, what do we need more? We need a button. Submit. Submit, not submit. Submit. Haha, funny. And let's just disabled. We'll give it the is loading. Oh, why is this not working? We need state dot is loading. State dot is loading. Perfect. Ta-da-da. What else? What else? After the form, now if state dot summary and so basically if state summary exists, we'll do let's just do paragraph, not package, not sorry guys, fuck it. Let's just do div. Let's make another div. Let's give it also, let's just give it a margin top 4. Inside the div, let's do h2 class summary, not s, summary. Oh my god, there we go. Sorry. And after that, let's do a p tag. Here will be, let's open JavaScript brackets, straight dot summary. Boom. The div should end, the div should end, export default home. So with this, it will work. Now let us do npm run dev and see if it works. I forgot to add my API key right here. I won't show it to you. So after you add your API key, because of the lack of CSS, this is something. Oh, also, what I like to do is I set my the Tailwind. I just do this backspace to save this, and boom, it looks way better, right? Definitely it does. Okay, it looks a bit ugly. We're gonna fix that, but let's just copy this, paste it here, and press submit. Boom, same. Perfection. Okay, now we need to do some CSS stuff because ugly looking projects are not good projects. So let's just start from our form. Okay, so this let's go okay, h tag. Let's do this text to Excel. Let's make the font I think so. Let's make the font bold. Let's give it a margin bottom of 4. Okay, now form. The form is pretty ugly, but we need the text area to take the entire space. Let's go here, class name equal to, let's go this, let's do this, let's go inside, let's let it occupy the full width. Then let's give it to padding, let's give it a border, rounded, boom. Okay, that looks much better, right? Yeah. Let's actually just give it a border blue 500, The button obviously also looks quite ugly. Let's do here. What should we do? Let's just give it a blue background. BG. Oh, my bad, my bad. Let's do 500. Let's do text white. Also, I think so. Rounded. Oh, perfect. There you go. Looks much better. Also, let's give it some padding and margin. Perfect. Much better. Now, do we really need to make our summary? Yeah, let's just do this. Class name. Let's just make the background. Yeah, it was gray, right? Not that gray. 200? I think so. 200 should work. Yeah, perfect. Also, let's just for it to look better, margin top and bottom. There you go. Boom. So our entire thing is done. It is done indeed. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe and share if you found this video helpful, and let me know what other AI projects you would want to make specifically using the free APIs that I provided. Until then, thank you so much.